Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 23rd episode of Zettai Karen Children. And last episode, Kugutsu made his play pretty quick after they had slighted him, like the next episode pretty much. And it almost worked, but not quite. The power of friendship between Minamoto and Sakaki kind of overpowered his plot against Sakaki, and things just didn't quite work out. He had so many dolls and they were so cool, especially that one that had like different cosplays and fighting styles and stuff, but it wasn't enough at the end of the day. That's how it goes sometimes, So let's get into this episode and see where we go from here. 3, 2, 1, play. Birds. Well, that looks like a villain. It sounds like a villain. Her voice. Pandora. I think that might be Kugimiri. Maybe. Kaoru. Yes, that would be her. She's pretty great. Kaoru. Well, our Lord and Savior is now being presented upon the evil Esper organization here. It was a great picture, by the way. Just excellent choice. It's just funny, the whole thing. Like, behold, our new queen, Kaoru. Akashi Kaoru. Would have been pretty funny if somebody just yelled out Lolicon in that crowd. Zettai Karen, da 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 da. Titan. And back into it. Plot twist stolen away. Oh, we're interrogating Kugutsu? Because you guys are kind of dicks. This is not a very productive interrogation so far. Kugutsu is just too much for you. I mean, who do you think? Who's the biggest, baddest supervillain of the show? Oh no. We shouldn't have come here. Yeah, just please tackle him. I'm sure you do. Has not straightened, not one bit. Are we wearing swimsuits with aprons? Is that what we're wearing? Wow, that's pretty high level. I mean, who wouldn't? As long as the police don't show up. Wow. What exactly prompted this? This is quite a surprise to come home to. Worthless anime? Those are fighting words, sir. Who suggested this? Oh, well. I'm sure he appreciated it deep down, and that's the worthless anime. Chiru Chiru. Oh, pizza. Looks like a Mahou Shoujo anime. Oh my god. Yes, please, all of this. I thought we were friends. Three of my girlfriends. I love that evil-looking one's design. The wings are a nice touch. Yeah, go Chiru Chiru! Ouch. Yeah, come on, Minamoto, don't be that way. Be cool. Wild animals. Might want to watch what you call her when she can do that. It's the last time you wore a swimsuit apron for you. Yeah, tell him. He's so unappreciative. Wow, that actually doesn't look too bad. I'm sure you did your best. You did good, Kaoru. He really doesn't. They're like barely taller than the table. Well, at least he's eating it. A little bit late, though, to start showing appreciation, but better late than never. I figured they'd say they were deserved the way things were going. The picture doesn't get old. She has a tea kettle. I mean, have you met her? Have you talked to her? Okay. She's a teleporter. I see, it's jealousy, gotcha. She wants to be his queen. I gotcha, I'm all caught up now. I understand. Chess. An intellectual's game. What about Kugutsu? Eavesdropping. It was a big part of it. But, you know, he is technically with somebody. If he's strong enough to play chess, he's good. As you should, things are kind of building up in the background. Shh, we'll eavesdrop with you. Have you ever watched X-Men, Minamoto? You should. It'll give you a lot of perspective on the situation. Surprised I haven't been noticed yet. 3 of them are much more conspicuous than 1. Don't take it that way. It's like, what is this becoming all of a sudden? Maybe Minamoto was influenced by that Okama guy. Wow, Sagaki. Not cool. 9:33. Oh. Guess that's settled. There's none of the covers. I assume he's not actually there and he already left. That's what I always assume when you can't see the head, that they've already escaped and there's like just pillows under there. But I do see some hair though. So, nope, that's a doll. That's definitely fake. Who could have seen that coming? The doll man would use a doll to escape. I'm sure Kyosuke helped. Oh, there's the stupid daikon. Okay, so haven't been gone for too long. You might be able to catch them. It's not quite like the magical girl transformation on the anime, but it's the same idea. Wow. You nailed that. I kind of want to watch that again now. Oh. Oh. I mean, there's some kind of doll, but they are horrible. Well, hello there. Yeah, they can't just teleport away, so... Oh, did we just teleport them away? Where are we gonna put them? I guess it answers that. That's one way to deal with it. Oh, is that one riding a motorcycle? Why did you just shoot the ocean? Oh no, that's why. Oh no. Those poor fish. Actually, this might have been daikon, I don't know. Watch out, Minamoto. I think it just... I don't know, something about the design really just creeps me out. Shield hyper. How hyper can a defensive spell be? She's pretty powerful. She's a queen for a reason. And that thing is dead. Done for. Just don't get hit by any falling debris. So now what? Good question. I mean, it's pretty clear at this point. Of course. A revolution, I think. I guess he's glad to see you again. I bet. Yeah, let's get some distance here. Personal space. Yeah, you kind of played your hand a bit too early there. We're back where we started. What's on the screen? Somebody trying to contact you? Oh, him. Right, him. Yeah. See a bit of cleavage there. I think I know who he's referring to. The show's just full of wild girls, apparently. Wow, okay. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay. Yeah, we definitely gotta check up on her sister, that's for sure. But yeah, it's okay to do actual personal stuff once in a while, you know? It's fine. How will he ever survive without the legendary trio? I know, right? That's a very elderly looking woman. Now let's break out the brewskis. It's 5 p.m. somewhere. Oh, cleaning. He has definitely become a father. Minamoto's Minamoto. I see Ponsu. It's been like 20-ish episodes, so this has become the norm. Just imagine if we got a dragon maid, how things would be. Calm down, Sakaki. It's probably Kyosuke or one of his... Oh, jeez. That is not a woman. Are you here to kill me is what I'm wondering. The squirrel? No, her. Well, both. Both. Yeah, you should know what that refers to. because word's gotten around. Yes. Oh. Ow. She's not here. No. That is so not fair. It looks really cool though. I love like the visual effect of where the limbs connect. I think they called her Mio. But yeah, that's a really cool ability she has. It's just unfortunate it's being used on us. Why are we hopping? Oh, so is she gonna go home early, maybe be able to help? Although, she's what they're looking for, so might not be a good thing. That's exactly how it will go. And everyone's dead. Ah, yeah, this place is not looking great. So much for that cleaning. Is the enemy at least gone? Yeah, that looks unpleasant. That's a good thing. I mean, she looked a couple years older than me, but hard to say this is anime. Wow, she using a pair of scissors. How ghetto can you get? He has a name. What was up with that letter? I'm gonna go back to that later, take a better look at it. How's that about? Actually, episode's almost over. Wow, didn't even notice. Man, that's sloppily written. Like the ku and kudu, especially, I noticed. But yeah, definitely gonna take another look at that letter. I think it was trying to imply that some of it was messed up or something. So I want to just check that out. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, that was the 23rd episode of Zettai Karen Children. So this was a pretty good episode. Kyosuke definitely seems like he's planning something, like he got his big old group, what did he call it? Pandora, I want to say he called it, but yeah, it's like his group, and he kind of gave a bit of a almost press conference kind of thing, like basically like an announcement for everyone, and he talked about Kaoru and kind of her role and how she's literally the queen and how important she is, and somebody kind of took issue with that. Mio, like a teleporter girl, who I guess she wants to be Kyosuke's queen is what it really boils down to. So yeah, it does seem like we're kind of getting something started with that, but Mio kind of bit of a wild card, they even called her Wild Girl, but she kind of went to take care of things. But that's kind of getting ahead of myself. Way before we got to that, we had like an interrogation scene with Kugutsu, but we didn't get much off of him because he had his trusty little doll, Mo something or other, who kept talking about her birthday and whatnot. He's a tough nut to crack, You can't underestimate him. And then we had a pretty special scene, which is when Minamoto actually came back and he found the girls all wearing the amazing swimsuit / apron combo, which I know I've seen at least once, maybe twice in anime. Not quite sure, but it's almost like a spin-off of the Naked Apron. A bit more wholesome, family-friendly, you might say. But yeah, they did that. That was how he got his greeting home. Not only did they do that, but they also, well, one of them did, I think it was Shiho, who did the classic line, Ofuro ni suru, shokuji ni suru, soratomo watashi. I mean, she didn't finish the line, but that's what it is, So just really piling on all those kind of, wish fulfillment anime tropes. I don't know what you'd call them. That's the best thing I can come up with. Just very anime-ish stuff, And he commented on as much, like, hey, what kind of worthless anime did you get this from? But it was clearly from a great anime. Probably the one we saw not too long after that. I don't remember if we got like the name of that show that they were watching. It was clearly a magical girls show. I mean, that was very clear. I mean, it says original story, Koshi Tsina. That's not the name of it, though. But it's character designer. Like, it shows all those kind of stuff. This amazing twirl. Director, Kichiro Kawaguchi. And, yeah, it's always supposed to have some similarities to the actual show we're watching, especially with that whole Zettai thing they got at the end there, that the girls kind of mimicked, which was really cute. So that whole thing was fun. And we even got to see a little bit of clips of it, like that one bit where we have, like, a girl that looks like the protagonist, very, like, pink everywhere. A girl that looks like the antagonist, because she has, like, little devil wings and stuff. She's like a maid, really, really cute. I actually like her design better than what looks like the protagonist girl. And the broom that also kind of has wings was a nice touch. And then we have what's probably like the human protagonist character, just sitting there awkwardly being like, okay, my life used to be normal. Why is this happening? Can I go back to a normal life now, please? Can you go take this outside? He didn't say anything. But that's kind of the feeling I get from that character there in that little scene when the two magical girls are confronting each other. Definitely has a bit of a Precure feel to it. I say that, but I've never actually seen a Precure anime in my life, but I have heard enough about it to where it feels like it. And I know a lot of anime reference Precure in some fashion when they have any kind of magical girlish thing, type reference. So that's what I'm going to assume was kind of the inspiration for that. But they had fun watching it. It just... Eventually, Kaoru just smacks Minamoto up against the wall, and they talk about how hard they've been working for him to try to be helpful and stuff like that. And he eventually seems to take it and happily eat the food they made for him. And the mood takes a bit of a shift. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it, but yeah, just the picture he chose for Kaoru with the big old sparkles in the eye and the huge open mouth. That was great. I mean, I can just imagine him preparing for this meeting, having like hundreds of pictures of Kaoru on his computer, and he just goes through one by one, be like, maybe I should use that one for the meeting. Nope. Nah. Maybe this one. No, that doesn't do her justice. Oh, there, that's the picture. Yep, we're definitely using that one. Like, I imagine he did that kind of selection process to choose just the right picture for the event. I'm sure that happened. I just wish we could have seen it. So... That was all like the first third of it, really. Things kind of got rough once we got to see the bit of a breakout, because Kyosuke's not going to let Kugutsu just rot in prison, potentially leak information. So he got to rescue him, had all these cyborg things and stuff that we had to deal with, but we took them down, but, they still escaped, so not too much of a victory, really. But I do like how more and more people are acknowledging Kaoru as the queen. That's pretty great. And I did check, and Mio, she is voiced by Kugimiri, which is interesting because we already had Momotaro, the furball, that was already voiced by Kugimiri. I don't remember if I ever mentioned that or not, but yeah, at some point I definitely figured that out. And especially when we had them like next to each other, that's what really threw me off. Because the one scene when they showed up at Minamoto's place, because I heard Kugimiari's voice, I was like, oh, I guess that's the Momotaro, or maybe that's Mia. Like, I didn't know who it was because it's two characters with the same voice actress together. Like, that's so not plain fair. I had no chance to guess who it was. I mean, kind of, because they do something to kind of alter Momotaro's voice, but it's quite clearly Kugimiari. So that was interesting. And then we get to see after everyone leaves on personal stuff, he just goes like full dad mode, you know, like, well, the kids are out now. We can actually get all those chores done that I need to get done now that the house is free. That's like a very parent thing to do, you know. So I think more than a lot of other stuff, that really made it clear just how adjusted he is to this new lifestyle. You know, how it's become the norm, which is pretty cool. And you know, Sakagi's there too because he's running from women or something. And that's when Mio showed up, and it was pretty cool watching her fight. Like, we got some pretty good kicks from her, and her powers where she like kind of like teleports limbs off of her, sort of like had them on the other side of the room while she's over here, and we have that cool little blue effect like where it attaches. Like, I really enjoyed it, like all of her combat stuff, you know, aside from the fact that it's, you know, hurting our protagonist characters. But aside from that, it was fun to watch. Luckily Kaoru came back when she did, otherwise Sakagi was in trouble because he would have been stuck in there for a while, and you don't want to be stuck in a wall, especially in a hentai. But okay, the letter which I wanted to go back to, right? Let's see, I'll take a look at this. Yeah, the letter's definitely not well written. There's definitely mistakes in it. So yeah, like for example here, where it says kaeshite, she uses the kanji for like kaeru, like change. That's not for returning. That's very not correct. So yeah, there's definitely issues with it. She even had like a cross on one of them because she wrote the wrong kanji. And that's a kanji for like lake or whatever. But the point is, yeah, this is kind of a disaster of a letter, even kind of sloppily written. So yeah, just not a great letter. This was not written by a educated adult. That much you can definitely tell for sure. So yeah, I just want to confirm that because I could have swore I saw like mop or map or whatever, and yeah, that's just them trying to get across the silly mistakes that she made. So that's kind of amusing. She's a silly girl. But anyway, yeah, we just have to, yeah, next episode the mission's clear. We gotta save Minamoto, which I'm sure we can do. She doesn't seem like too bad of a girl, really. I'm sure we could give her some head pats and she'll be fine. Maybe give her some Japanese lessons. We'll get something figured out. So we'll get her set up with a school with like Kaoru and them. Maybe make them their classmate. It'll be great. So we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. So thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.